From Plimpton Street, this is Season 2 of Newstalk. I'm Nyla Nasir. The Red Line, the Massachusetts Bay Transportation Authority's most popular subway line, is closed for maintenance work. How much is this going to affect its regular users? Let's find out. Two of our reporters join us to discuss.
Hi, my name is Madeline Proctor, and I'm a government relations reporter for the Harvard Crimson.
Hi, my name is Ashley McLaughlin, and I'm also a government relations reporter.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us. So, to start, tell us what's happening.
The MBTA Red Line is shut down starting February 5th to February 14th between Alewife and Harvard before 8:45 p.m. and then between Alewife and Park Street after 8:45.
There are alternative shuttle buses, which riders can choose to use during the shutdowns. The times and stops are available on the MBTA website, as well as two accessible vans. We talked to Transit Matters, an advocacy organization, volunteer, and engineer Seth Kaplan, who told us how these shutdowns were going to be very disruptive because of how high of ridership the Red Line has compared to the other lines on the T.
Right, and these specific stops that are closing are the most densely populated on the Red Line, so there will be a lot of commuters affected.
And from firsthand experience, I ride the Red Line every single day to work, and on my commute, I was interviewing fellow people who were commuting and would be impacted by the shutdown, and they had a variety of opinions. Some people had been riding the T for 20 years. Some people would be impacted a lot more than others, people who had to take the T for longer stretches and couldn't turn to alternatives like walking or biking in the cold weather. On the whole, commuters will be largely impacted because their main mode of transportation to work will be removed for a week. And the impression that I got from speaking with commuters was that the safety issues and slowdowns might warrant the week-long shutdown to fix them.
Is there a demographic that's being affected more than others?
The one demographic that might be adversely impacted more than others is people with disabilities, and people with disabilities might have a hard time waiting for the accessible vans, for example. However, the MBTA has reassured us that even without the accessible vans, the shuttle buses are widely accessible as well.
And how often does the T, or specifically the Red Line, go through closures? Is this something we see happening more and more? Is it becoming more frequent?
This is an ongoing project called the Capital Transformation Project, which is the orange, red, and green line being renovated over the course of several years. It started in 2014 when they bought a bunch of new vehicles and trains. A lot of riders' complaints right now that they're late to work, that they have to wait longer than the expected wait time. There was just the green line closure recently in the month of January. So that's something that's ongoing, and we're going to keep seeing more red line closures to eliminate slowdowns and also to fix the signaling systems within the rails.
And to put this in context of transportation issues outside of the area, is this something that a lot of other places and regions in America or in Massachusetts are facing, or is it just here?
One rider told me that his experience with the New York subways was that they were almost always, almost anywhere in New York City, the same speed or faster than any other mode of transportation you would take. And the opposite is true of the T.
Thank you so much for joining us. This episode of Newstalk was hosted and produced by Nyla Nasir. Our multimedia chairs are Julian J. Giordano and Addison Y. Liu. Our associate managing editors are Claire Yuan and Elias J. Shizgel. Our managing editor is Miles J. Herzenhorn. Our president is J. Sellers Hill. From Plimpton Street, this is Newstalk.